What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. I hope you're all staying safe in this crypto market. Welcome all the way from the Netherlands, wherever you live. Let me know in the comments, where do you guys live, by the way? Today, I'm going to show you the crypto portfolio that I'm going to accumulate. I made multiple videos about this. So if you feel like, man, you're repeating yourself, now I'm tweaking my portfolio while I'm making it because, you know, in the bear market, you have plenty of time to do a lot of research, to fine tune, to tweak, to, you know, if you get a good discount on something, to maybe dollar cost already a little bit. And I feel like my portfolio is now kind of finished. I haven't bought everything yet, but every coin that I want is on the list. Now, I already know a lot of people might be like, you should add this one. But I have so much already, I can't add anything more, really. So we're going to take a look at that. Welcome to the FOMO Factory. Would appreciate it if you smash that like button, subscribe button, and click the notification bell so you'll know exactly when I drop a new video, so you'll be the first to see it. And let's take a look at the portfolio. Not only the coins that I'm, going to buy, but also why maybe certain coins, when I'm going to buy them, how to keep track of it. So I want to have an exact game plan, right? No matter what the market does, so I can tell my emotions to go away. And I know, like, yeah, okay, cool, but this is what I'm going to do. So if you go up, if you go down, if you go sideways, I know exactly which step to take, right? And I hope that somewhere in the near future, we can finally talk about taking profits. But for now, that's not what we're going to do, of course. So let's take a look at the portfolio. And here it is. Now, first off, it's a lot. It's really a lot. It's really, really, really a lot. I know. Okay. Then again, oh man, there are so many good projects out there. I really, every day, I looked at this portfolio and I felt like it's maybe too much. I need to remove something. I'm now at the point that I feel like I don't want to remove anything anymore. I removed some things. I added some things. This is it. This is it for me. And, you know, it's a controversial portfolio, I know. I mean, some people would say, like, why do you have, for example, Matic or Cardano in a low-risk portfolio? Shouldn't that be medium risk? Or why do you have something in your high risk that should be mid-risk as well? What's, you know, whatever. It's just my feeling behind it. Doesn't have to mean too much. Now, what I'm personally going to do is because I also have my Launchpad portfolio. That's where my biggest holdings are, right? So because I'm a believer in Launchpads, and especially for crypto gaming. So most of my money is there. But therefore, you need a certain amount of coins to have an allocation. So I cannot really make a portfolio out of that because I can divide that money. That's a different part of it. For now, this is what I'm going to do. So I have a low risk portfolio, I have a medium risk portfolio, and I have a high risk portfolio. And next to that, I have a gaming portfolio because it's just what I believe in most, right? So me personally, this is what I would like to invest in my low risk portfolio in total. I'm going to be totally transparent about that. Maybe it's going to get more, right? But with the current money that I have, this is doable for me, right? And if I suddenly, I don't know, participate in some launch on CDFI and it does a 10x or something, yeah, I can expand these numbers, of course, right? Or if I get money from my job or whatever it might be, right? For now, this is what I invest. $9,000 in my low risk portfolio, $7,000 in my medium risk portfolio, $6,000 in my high risk portfolio, and $10,000 in my gaming portfolio. So that's 16K plus 7 is 23K plus 9 is $32,000. I believe that this is a portfolio that could make you a millionaire in the next bull run. Yeah, that it's really weird to say because that means that this complete portfolio has to 30x, right? Well, my low-risk portfolio won't 30x. You know, maybe 1 or 2 coins in here. If I'm really lucky, if I buy the exact bottom and sell the exact top, I can pull a 30x out of it. But, you know, in general, 10x, no 30x. I think the 30x's are being made and more in my high and gaming portfolio, right? Like there are probably a lot of coins in my high risk and in my gaming portfolio that could 100x. right? And then I don't need the 30x in my low risk anymore. So that's kind of my goal, making $1 million in the next bull run with this portfolio right here, right? So 30x in your money, yeah, doable, very doable. Now, I mean, if you have $1,000 and you put it in this, then you probably want, like, with 50 coins or whatever, how much it might be. Yeah, then you cannot have a good allocation, of course. But this is what I'm doing. So this is the portfolio that I'm building right now. You see some rockets here and there. These are the, I couldn't find another emoticon, but for now that means these are the coins that I haven't bought yet. I had some in my gaming portfolio, but I sold them. Now I wait for a low price to get back into them. If not, if I don't get that price, it's okay. I have more than enough other coins right there. So it's totally cool. So this is the portfolio that I'm currently looking at. And how I'm approaching this is basically this. So let's start with, I don't know, Solana. Right, so Solana, I know that I have $9,000. I already have some, so what I did, I counted how much money I have in this portfolio. So I have a low risk, this is low risk portfolio. I have it in my my CoinGecko portfolio as well, and I have a certain amount of money there. I also know how much cash I have, right? So I counted all with each other, and I divided it between these portfolios. So now I know I want to spend $9,000 on my low risk portfolio, and of that money, I want to have 10% in Solana. So I have to have $900 in Solana eventually, right? So what I'm doing right now is that I check it out right here, and I already have a little bit Solana, right? So in that case, I don't have to buy it right now. But what I do is, if I don't have it, I just buy it where it is right now. Because if everything goes up, then whatever, right? That's for the low risk portfolio. I don't want to, what the fuck? I don't want to miss out on anything. So that's what I'm doing. So basically, I divide it now in 3 steps, $3 costing steps. I buy right now, if I don't have it yet. And then I will start looking for the next support level, right? So in that case, I feel like, hey, Solana, definitely. What's a decent support level for Solana right now? Around, and this is Solana Bitcoin. This is not a good example. Sorry for that. For Solana, around, let me check. Well, where this line is, right? This blue line is already a good support level. But also around $30. So that's basically where we are right now. We just saw a pump. If we didn't have that pump, we will be sitting at around $30. That's a perfect moment to buy. Then the next level is around $24. So that's quite a bit lower already. But yeah, then again, you don't want to buy at 30 and at 29 and at 28. That's not working, right? And then I will be looking for the next level for Solana, and that will be a lot lower, which will be around $18, give or take, right? Resistance, support. So that will be around $18, and that's what I'm now doing with the money that I have. In the meantime, I will get new money, right? I work, I stake crypto, so I get money from that. I participate in launchpads in that case, so I get more money from that. So that's another cash flow that I'm building up. And that, I'm just keeping that on the side for now. In case something really weird happens in the world, and we see a World War III or something like that, and the complete market goes to shit, and I really pick a low level that probably will never happen, right? And in that case, Solana is around $9, even $5. But that's a level that I think we can all agree on that will probably won't happen. But if it happens, I want to be there, right? So that's how I'm approaching it right now. So and how I managed, how did I do this? I've been working on this portfolio for months now, and what I'm basically doing is I spend a lot of time in crypto, watching a lot of videos, reading a lot, doing a lot of things myself, of course. I'm being here every day, so I know a lot about it in the meantime. So I gathered this watch list. I had a watch list of 150 coins or something like that. And then I just started filtering out, like these 150 coins were all good quality projects in my opinion. Some less good. I mean, in the gaming, you know, some are maybe less good, but you have to have some risk for the gains, right? But there were, you know, basically all good projects. So then I just started filtering it out, like 150 coins not doable. I don't have millions of dollars, right? So what I did is I started looking at tokenomics. For example, you know, if a coin has a fully diluted, a total supply of, let's say, 10 million coins, but the circulating supply is 500,000, yeah, then I'm less interested, you know. So I have a lot of coins right here with very good tokenomics. So that's already, because that could really hold the price back. And also, of course, every day I just looked at these portfolios and I went to these projects like, okay, Chain Guardians, for example. Let's take a look at that Twitter. Let's take a look at the Telegram. Are they still building? Are they still active? And sometimes I stood upon a project that wasn't anymore. Yeah, and then it had to go, because if a project, you know, doesn't do a lot of stuff in the bear market, yeah, then it's likely to die in the bear market. I don't want to be there. Right, so in that case, I sometimes sold for loss, right? Because I was already dollar costing in these portfolios. But yeah, looking back at it, was a good choice because these projects really came down and I didn't want to lose all the money. So I just took what I had left, cool, saved it, put it in a project that does work in the bear market. And I think this is really, and I keep on checking this because it could be that one of these projects will die. You know, multiple of them, probably still. Depends on how long the bear market is going to take. So therefore, you don't want to build something like this and leave it alone and just dollar cost and never look back anymore. Always want to keep your eyes on it. So I also looked at the team. I looked at the community. How active is it? You know, you look at the product itself, of course. What does it do? Do we need that? And I think I have a great portfolio. And then I started dividing my money like, okay, how much money do I want to have in my low risk? So I want to play it safe with 9K, right? Slightly less in my medium risk. Also slightly less in my high risk. And in my gaming, I feel I'm convinced about gaming. It's also high risk, high reward still. But yeah, the gaming portfolio is something that will really do explosive in my opinion. So we will look back at it once the bull run is coming. Or once it's done, and we will look back at what the winning portfolio was. I think it will be the gaming portfolio, in my opinion. And then I just started looking at every single project. So I have 100%, right? So, okay, cool. So how many projects do I have in here? Well, for example, here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13. So we have 100% divided by 13. So on average, every coin gets 7.5%, right? That's what we do. So 7.5%, all right? Well, okay, cool. Phantom gets a little more. For example, I like Phantom. Rune gets a little more. Chainlink gets a little more. Uniswap gets a little more. Joe gets a little more. For example, Radium gets a little less. Secret gets a little less. Sushi gets a little less. That's basically how I did it. Just because, for example, Phantom tokenomics are better than the raid tokenomics, or I know more about Phantom basically, or I have more belief in Phantom, or the team is better, or whatever, or especially in this gaming portfolio, you know, I have some projects like I want to just have higher allocation in a certain coin because I want to take more risk. Like for example, Altora has 8%. While IMX has 4%, but Altora, you know, IMX is aiming to be a layer 1 blockchain and all that, so it should be safer, right? But I want to take more risk. Also, tokenomics of IMX kind of suck, so that's one of the few projects that doesn't have great tokenomics. But I want to be exposed because the product is good. So that's how I'm building this portfolio right now. And again, you're probably looking at this and some people said like, where's Near Protocol, or where's this and where's that and where's this and where's such. Like, yeah, but there are, if I have to add every good project then I have a fucking portfolio of 1,000 coins. That's not working, right? So I feel like, man, yeah, for example, Near, good project, I like it. But that's another layer one. I have Ethereum, I have AVAX, I have Solana, I have Cardano, I have Matic is a layer two, right? Whatever. I have Phantom, I have whatever, Moonriver, I have Moonbeam. I have so much layer ones already. I have way too much layer ones. Why should I add another one? So I have to replace another one, right? But I don't want to let go of anything right here. I don't care as much about Near, me personally, as anything else in this portfolio. And that's always different per person, right? So you won't look at this portfolio and be like, oh, this is exactly what I want. No, probably not. So what I'm now doing is I'm now still being like, what should I do? Because like I said, the things with the rocket are the ones that I don't have. And I kind of said to myself, like, I want to be exposed to everything. So what I don't have, I already buy. But at the moment of recording, I'm recording this one day before it gets published. So how the crypto market is looking tomorrow for you, it's today, but that's Saturday. I don't know. But for example, Quant, if we take a look at that, let me go to there. I could be like, yeah, I want that. But if I look at the current, market, then I'll be like, yeah, but do I really want to buy it here? It came from $40. It's now sitting at $103. Last week or the beginning of this week, it was even $88. I don't feel like buying it right now. Also, it's facing some resistance, I guess. So yeah, it could shoot up, and that's the thing. I don't want to miss out. But also I feel like, man, I can buy it a little bit lower. So maybe I'll already dollar cost a little bit into it. But yeah, that's still what I'm looking at for some of these projects that I don't have yet. Like, I don't know, price is quite high. Stochastic RSI is really overbought. Everything goes against my feeling like, don't buy right now. But then again, you don't know. Crypto market makes a lot of unexpected moves. So yeah, that's basically my only thing that I'm struggling with at the moment still. But for the rest, I already invested in everything. And if it moves, it moves. It's all good. But this portfolio, like I said, $32,000 out of the $100,000, out of the $1 million that I want. So that's going to be a 31x that I have to do, right? 31x. Is it possible? Yeah, definitely, it's possible. If you buy the right low points, and that's what we are going to focus on with this channel in this bear market, and then later on selling at the right time, definitely doable. Definitely doable, in my opinion. So let me know what you think. That's it. That's my portfolio. If you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, if you have any whatever, if you have an opinion, let me know. I would appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, The FOMO Factory. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers, going pretty quick, I must say. Surprisingly doing well, considering that it's a bloody ass bear market and nobody is interested in crypto. So if you're here, man, you are going to make it. Thanks for your time. Have a nice Saturday. Have a nice Sunday. We'll see you back tomorrow. And stay safe in the meantime. Bye.